I would like to let you guys know that all of the ones that I taught you today are very commonly used in everyday English, so it would be a good idea for you guys to try and use them in your spoken English more often. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to another English lesson with me, Catelyn. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning some advanced English phrases. These are phrases that you probably say in your native language all the time, and when I teach them to you, you'll probably just think, oh, so that's how you say that in English. I have those moments all the time when I'm learning Chinese. So I hope this video is really helpful to you guys. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning 10 advanced phrases, and if you would like to practice or review them after this video, then I've left a free Quizlet flashcard deck that I've made for you guys down in the description box below. While you're down there, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and also subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. But anyway, let's get into the video. Our very first advanced phrase today is all in all. All in all means considering every single aspect of something, then something is the case. So when we say all in all, we're saying that thinking about every single thing, then something is the case. We make a statement after saying all in all. For example, I would say, I'm going on holiday during the weekend. I'm going to spend time on the beach, read a book, and do some shopping. All in all, it's going to be a great time. All in all here means considering all aspects, considering that I'm going to be doing some shopping, reading some books, and relaxing on the beach, things that I like to do, then it will be a great time on holiday. Another example, you are really kind, smart, and caring. All in all, you're a good person. Our next advanced phrase is to perfect something. Now, it might sound like I just said the word perfect weirdly just then, but if you've watched my Syllable Stress video, you'll know exactly what's going on. Instead of saying perfect, as we normally do, which has stress on the first syllable, I changed that to stress on the second syllable, to perfect. This changes perfect, which is an adjective, into a verb, to perfect. So if what I've just said confused you a little bit, make sure you go ahead and watch my Syllable Stress video. I've left that down in the description box below or up there, and that video will explain everything that you need to know. So back to our advanced phrase, to perfect something means to practice something a lot so that you become really good at it. You get it the best that it can be. For example, I could say, he's perfecting his pronunciation of that word. Or she spent hours perfecting her dance routine. Make sure that when you use this phrase, you place the stress on perfect correctly. You don't want to say perfect, you want to say perfect. Advanced phrase number 3 is something is bound to happen. This means that something will most likely happen. Often we use this phrase to say that because something happened, another thing will most likely happen. For example, if you don't stop running around, you're bound to fall over. Or, he cheated once, he's bound to do it again. Another advanced phrase is to be on good terms with someone. To be on good terms with someone means that you and another person have a pretty good relationship. You're friendly with each other. For example, I might say, I'm on good terms with you. And you can use the opposite as well. You can say that you're not on good terms with another person, or you're on bad terms with that person. For example, maybe you and your girlfriend broke up and you guys don't like to talk to each other anymore. You could say, I'm on bad terms with my ex. Up next is to last. Most of us should know the word last, meaning end or final. But in this phrase, last is used as a verb. To last means that something, that thing might be an activity, a process, or a state, continues for a certain amount of time. For example, the exam will last 1 hour. This means that the exam will continue happening for 1 hour. Or I could also say, $50 only lasted me 1 day. This means that I spent the whole $50 in that single day. Or another example, I could say, make sure to eat the food today. It won't last until tomorrow. This means that you need to make sure to eat the food today, because by tomorrow the food will be rotten. It will go bad. Using to last can be a little bit tricky, so I want you guys to try and make some example sentences down in the comments below, and I'll give you some feedback and help you out. Advanced phrase number 6 is to bear in mind. When we say bear here, we're not actually talking about the noun bear, the animal. We're talking about bear, the verb, which has exactly the same spelling, but it means to hold or carry something. So hold or carry something in your mind. It means to remember. The same thing with keep in mind, something that I say very often. Keep in mind and bear in mind both mean to remember something. So I would say, bear in mind you have an appointment tomorrow. Another advanced phrase with mind is to change your mind. This means that you have one idea or one opinion, and then you decide to change that, think differently, so you have a different idea or a different opinion. For example, maybe you decide that you want chocolate ice cream, but then you actually realize you want vanilla ice cream. You changed your mind. People who change their minds a lot are called indecisive. Advanced phrase number 8 is to see if or to see whether. And both of these are pretty much interchangeable because they have the exact same meaning. And that meaning is to check. For example, if somebody invites you to a party, but you're not sure if you can go, you think you might have work that day, but you need to check your calendar. You might say, I'll see if I can come, or I'll see whether I can come. Both of these mean that you need to check that you can go. Another example, to see whether or see if something is true or not. This means to check if it's true or not. And number 9, we're nearly done, is to make ends meet. This commonly used advanced phrase is maybe actually more of an idiom, and it means that you have just enough money to continue on living. For example, you might get $300 a week from your job, and you have to spend $100 on groceries, $130 on rent, and $65 on bills. That leaves you with just $5 for the rest of the week. That's not very much, but you're still making ends meet. You can cover all of your expenses and still have a little bit left over. You can also use this phrase in its opposite, to not make ends meet. This means that you can't cover all of your expenses. And our final one is what's going on. What's going on means what's happening. This can be said in a nice and friendly way, like, hey, what's going on? And that means, what are you doing? What's up? We can use that as a greeting. Or it can be said in an angry, confused way, like, what's going on here? And that means, what the heck are you doing? And those were our 10 advanced phrases for today. Don't forget about that Quizlet flashcard deck if you would like to practice and revise these later. The link to that is in the description box down below. And I would like to let you guys know that all of the ones that I taught you today are very commonly used in everyday English. So it would be a good idea for you guys to try and use them in your spoken English more often. If you have any questions or video suggestions, please leave those down in the comment box below, or you can flick those to me on my social media. See you guys later. Bye.